There we go. Now, if you've seen the episode of Taps that was filmed here, this should be familiar to you. It is an oil lamp that supposedly, when you, Alois Bube is blowing them out and moving them because he had an intense fear of fire, which is true. The third floor of this building burned off, and you can actually go on the third floor here now and open one of the closets and see seared timber, seared wood that is used in the framing of the roof. So it is true that Alois Bube was afraid of fire. However, what is happening here is not paranormal, and I'm going to get very sciencey with you. A flame needs three things to stay lit: air, fuel, and heat. Air, fuel, and heat. And you take one of those away, and the flame goes out. The lantern here, the bottom cell is filled with oil, and there's a wick that goes into it. The wick's supposed to draw the oil up, and that's what it burns when it's lit. Problem is, the cell does not have sufficient pressure, the oil is too viscous, and the wick lacks enough capillary attraction. So what happens is it draws fuel up, but once the flame is lit, it cannot keep up with the pace of that the flame is consuming the oil. So the wick is not, then starts getting burnt because the flame is looking for another fuel source. So it starts burning the wick, and when it burns the wick, the wick gets cauterized. The capillaries on the top of the wick get cauterized, followed by a development of a substance called creosote. So what happens is the flame in the lamp, or the lamp is it loses its fuel, so it gets starved, and the flame goes out. So it's nothing paranormal. It's simple physics.